Eva Trades.
Hey, welcome to the Real Money Trading. This is Eva Trades, and it is day number 6 in the actual Real Money account. So we're going to go ahead and look at some charts, but first let's take a look at the progress, and then we'll get going. Day trading is risky, so I like to practice in my strategy in a simulator, and it's been very helpful to me, and I still do it, all the while starting to trade real money in the stock market. Couldn't go live yesterday, but here I am today, so hopefully your day will go well. Let's get started here. So my progress so far, like I said, this is day 6. So in 5 days, I'm up $89. So I'd like to see if we can continue that. The game book rules, and I definitely want to go over these every morning so that I can remember them as I start to trade. So rule number 1, my daily max loss is $40. Number 2, I can't take more than 4 positions to start the day. Number 3, if I hit my daily goal of $20, I can choose to keep trading. Number 4, but if I give back half, then I have to stop. And number 5, I can't take more positions than my max loss would allow for. Now I have a few charts here to look at this morning, so we'll get started. We have less than 5 minutes till the market opens. NRSN is the leading gapper this morning, gapping up 77%. The market overall is down quite a bit. So we didn't have a lot to choose from this morning. Not much that looks too good. Looking for a higher low right now here on NRSN. The bulls tried to break out right here on this inside bar bull break. Then it turned out to be a bear break. So need to get back over that level, but we're quite a ways from there. So equilibrium territory for sure on this pullback. Bulls want to know, is this the higher low? And do we move back up from here? Bears would like to see a lower high and a continuation downwards. A lot of red volume on these 5-minute candles for the bears, so being mindful of that. We do have a 2-bar pullback though on the 15 minutes, so maybe that's the bottom. We'll see. STBX a little choppy on the 5-minute time frame. You can see on the hourly time frame here we had a little bull break, but couldn't hold up. So it's almost a little lower high and a lower low. Inside bar, bull break, bear break, choppy stuff here. Bouncing a little, coming up to that previous resistance of 390, and now we have an inside bar. So on the 15-minute time frame, we're just kind of grinding higher with higher lows. Bulls want to see us hold 358, form a higher low here, and try to break through that level at 388 right there, that last hourly candle. We'll see if we can do that. Let's get back down to the 5-minute on that, see if we see anything worth looking at. A whole lot of chop. It's going to be tricky. This one needs more volume to come into it. Boy, the market is about to open and I'm not even done with the analysis. So we'll see what we get here. I'm not going to be able to finish going through all of these. Nice little descending line there. Nothing overall that I'm too excited about. Over on the other screen over here, I have NUZE and PBLA. PBLA, maybe we have something. Nice consolidation. I see SPY. I'm expecting a bounce on SPY today, first thing, or at some point. Maybe not first thing, but. So PBLA, it had that bear break, and now we're breaking bullish. Let me see what the candle range is. It's 32 cents. So I'm going to set my stop loss parameter for something close to that. Keeping an eye on the time. I'm not going to buy PBLA there. I actually am in over here on NRSN, and it really has dropped hard. Trading below the VWAP. That's always a tricky way to trade. And I see HUDI there trying to make a move, but also trading below the VWAP. I'm setting my stop loss parameter on it, but I don't know if I want to get into it. Volume, a little light. Okay, I'll try it now that we're showing some sort of momentum here. Oh, look at STBX. Oh, getting stopped out over there on HUDI. I'm in STBX, but my stop loss got canceled. And I don't know exactly why that happens sometimes, but it does. Pulling back too far on STBX, I'm just going to get out of that. I didn't like that my stop loss was canceled. So looking for the bigger move here on NRSN, I'm going to move my stop up to the low of that candle there. So low of day, I'm risking 648. Wow, look at the drop on STBX. So NRSN, maybe I should have taken the profit. I still could here. I'm almost thinking about it. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take the profit and get out. So I'm red on the day so far. My max loss would be 40. I'm down 10. So candle range on that is 13 cents on NRSN. So it is getting back up above the VWAP there. My stop loss is tight. Tight. All right. I'm going to get change that stop. That was way too tight. I was kind of lucky I didn't get stopped out there. Okay, jumping back in it. Still a little tight, but we'll see. Come on. It's like I want to push it up, you know? I'm getting back out of it. I want to see if it drops. Okay, maybe it's not going to, so I'll get back in. I thought it might drop right away. No, it is going to drop, so I'm getting back out. I'm going to widen my stop out. Hopefully I have time. I don't see anything else moving. Okay, now I'm going to get in it. And we'll see if we get a better move here. Sell it there. Buying the pullback. Uh-oh. Is it going to come down and get me here? Remember that happened a couple days ago when it just couldn't hold up and it dropped really fast and stopped me out. It's a new 5-minute candle already. I can't believe it's already that late in the day. I'm getting back out of it based on that new 5-minute candle. And I will wait patiently for my turn to get in. There's the break. There's my turn to get in on that pullback. Now let's see it get up to 279. Are we going to top out at 279? We could. Even at 270. I'm going to sell half right there. And I'll sell the rest there. Looking at possibly topping out at 279. We did get over that 262 level, so that was pretty nice. So now I'll look for a dip entry possibly. HUDI. I want to jump in HUDI right there on that pullback. I'm really glad I didn't, because look at it dropping now. And that's the risk when you're trading below the VWAP. It's like HUDI is in equilibrium. You got this high of the move up here and the low of the pullback. So bulls want to hold 630 and break over 684. So we're just tightening up. That's our range right there. So I could buy off of this level with my stop below 630. We had this high of day on NRSN right there that we broke over. That's a potential area for me to get in another trade. Volume looks pretty good. What I'm looking for is a place to enter on this consolidation on NRSN and catch that move up through 279. But I don't know if I'm going to get my chance to get in because I wanted to see it drop first. If it breaks 279 here, well, here we go. This is my opportunity right there. Oh, and it's going to fail right away. Shouldn't do that. It should just go. I'm in on HUDI over there as well. So I'm going to flatten my position on NRSN. I want to sell HUDI, but it's got a spread. I'll sell it right there, making back some of that loss. Let's see if HUDI or NRSN here breaks through that 279. It's meeting some resistance, but it might just shoot through and get a short squeeze here. Might have a lot of shorts getting in. Looking for the price to drop. Okay, there's the break. Above the VWAP now on HUDI. Should have looked at my P&L. I think I might have been at my daily goal, which means if I give back half, I have to stop. There's a stop out. So I'm up only $3 on the day. So I don't think I was at my daily goal. I'm going to sit back now and wait a little bit. There's nothing hitting the high of day momentum scanner except for NRSN. We have now broken 279. A lot of red volume there. See SPY over here on the 4-hour time frame. I'm expecting a bounce. We've pulled back quite a ways since yesterday without any consolidation. And so I'm kind of expecting some kind of bounce here. And we are getting a little bit of something. On the daily, it was a gap down open, so a safe bet for me is a bounce up to 391.28. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but it's a good level to shoot for if you're in a trade, maybe taking profit along the way, or maybe that's your target. Maybe somebody's using that as a target. I don't know. I don't trade the major markets. So we're 10 minutes into the day. We have an inside bar equilibrium here on HUDI, on HUDI. I'm trying it again, even though I did get stopped out on it before. It's kind of like playing with fire. It's got a really wide spread on it. So it really has to move quite a ways for me to make money on it. And stopped out on it again. I'm actively trading STBX without a stop loss. That's really dangerous. And I'm also in NRSN there looking for it to give me some kind of good move here. Let's see if it can continue higher. Gonna break back over 279. Just going to go ahead and sell it there. I wonder what I'm sitting at. 1464 on the day. So NRSN looking like it's getting ready to do something, but we're running out of time here. Now we got a new 1 minute candle. I would have preferred that it had done it on that last candle if it was going to break. So now we get a pullback. On NRSN. And I personally wanted to buy that pullback, but I was waiting for it to pull back a little bit more. Big drop on HUDI, HUDI. I'm done trading HUDI. I won't trade that again unless I see some kind of massive breakout on it. Then I might take a stab at it. And I'm not sure about STBX at this point. Oh, see, that's what I was afraid of on it. Oh, it sure is whipping around. Okay, that's the pullback I wanted on NRSN. Now let's see, the bulls want to hold 255 as a higher low. So it's an inside bar here. So I'd be cautious of a fake out. You might see a break in a fake. If it does try to break, I probably will try to sell really quick. It depends too on what I see on the bid and the ask here. Yeah, and I'm just going to go ahead and sell it there. I'm not up much on the day. $5. Been a tricky day. It's getting trickier and trickier, it feels like. I'm almost thinking about stopping. It's really a lot of chop here. The market itself, SPY, is dropping now. I think there may be some uncertainty in the market. So what do we have overall? Larger time frames here. Nice move on that 15-minute, and we broke over 279, but we couldn't hold it. Consolidating now on the 15. No, it's healthy consolidation, so nothing wrong there. I don't see anything else I like on these other charts. We are kind of rounding a little bit here, kind of starting to curve downwards, so maybe we bounce from right there. I'm going to be quick to jump back out of that if it starts to turn red on me. And I really, really, really need to see a break over 270 very quickly here. No, I'm going to get back out. So now I'm looking for a consolidation on the 5-minute, most likely. We'll see if we hold 255, but I kind of doubt it. Bears would be looking for a lower high if we do bounce a little bit here. Bears want to see a lower high and a lower low. There we go. There's that 5-minute consolidation. Is underway. Not surprising. Down to that 238 level down there. I should have been ready to buy that. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get in. Bear volume is coming in on the stock, so I'd be really careful looking for any bounces here. I want to see if it drops to 238. Even then, I'm not sure I'm going to jump in it. And we've got a new 5-minute candle coming up here right now. We do have a tightening range on STBX. Inside bar on the 1-minute on NRSN. There's the bear break. Tempted to want to jump in that. But my finger is just not pushing the button. And the reason why is because one loss and I'm red on the day. So $3 is what I'm up on the day. Took my losses on HUDI. I'm jumping in it there. I'm looking for something quick. See, I didn't want to see it start to pull back like that. I'll give it a second. I want to see it break that last candle. There's the break. I don't think I made anything on that, to be honest with you. I didn't make anything. The spread got me. I'm cautious of a bear flag here. Well, I think I'm going to call it. It's getting late. I don't normally trade past, this is about the time I usually knock off. So there may be more happening soon, but I think for me, here's what I'll do. I'm going to go here and I'm going to put in how much I've made today, and then I'll come back and take a look. And if I see something interesting, I'll trade it. Otherwise, I'm going to be done. So I made $3.18 today, which is not much. What is that, like 15% of my daily goal if I'm looking for $20? So, oh, I know what's going on here. I was like, where is this? So, but a green day is a green day, and I'm going to take that, because if I have another red trade and I end up having a red day, I'm not going to be too excited about that. Look at that little tiny candle. All right, so I'm up $93 in the account. Man, that's a lot of money. Wow. And looking to see if I see anything interesting. I'm wondering if there's going to be a pattern that develops here. And I see STBX there. But this volume is super light. So no, I don't like it. Volume is light here too. I don't like that. The stocks I had over here, yeah, don't even bother. I mean, the volume never came in on NUZE and PBLA. No, and look at SPY. See that big drop now that we're seeing? So SPY came up on the hourly, and let's look at that on this chart here. You see on the hourly, if you can see this on your screen, see the blue EMA? That EMA right, whoops, zoom back into that. Make sure I'm up here. Yeah, so that's the 12 exponential moving average, and oftentimes I'll use that if I'm looking at the stock market as a guide when we have an hourly downtrend, and I'll use that EMA as a guide on the way down. So you can see we came up and we hit it, pushed past a little bit, and now we're rejecting from it. We'll see what happens later on. With RSI here is pretty oversold. That can happen when you have momentum behind a bear move. I'd still be expecting, I was thinking there'd be a little more of a bounce than that, but I don't know, maybe not. Come back over here real quick, see if I see a pattern that I liked. This is the kind of pattern I was sort of looking for, but at the same time, I'm cautious of a bear flag here. You get this low of the move, a lower high, a little higher low, almost a double bottom. And so bulls want to break this level. You have to be careful, because you could break that level but not get any follow through, and then what you end up with is a bear flag, because the bears are waiting for that level to break, and then they're jumping in on it. And if there aren't enough buyers to continue pushing that price higher, it's going to start to fail, and anybody who got in is going to bail, and then that's going to cause the price to drop, and then you're going to see the bear break. So, and we're trading below the VWAP. And here we go. Didn't even break 248. We're already starting the bear break here. Let's see if we get it. Now, what I just described doesn't always happen. It's just, it does happen, though. There's so many different ways it can go. And nobody knows. Nobody can predict it. You'd have to be a mind reader to know what was going to happen. If you could read the mind of everybody in the market, you would be so successful at this. All right, so we'll see if the bears can actually push through, or do the bulls take over? Yeah, I see HUDI there, but I'm not trading it. That's so tempting to want to jump in that. Okay, so, well, I wanted to jump in it when it was down here. I'm in too high, to be honest with you. I mean, I could jump in a second time. But I've got my stop loss in a good spot. I'm at the lows there. For the moment, we're holding the lows. So let's see if we can negate this possible bear flag. Need to see some follow through. And then we do have resistance here at 255. A little bit here at 258. There is some volume coming into it for the bulls here. My question is, do I hold this and look for the bigger move? And if we start to get the bigger move, do I start adding on the way up to try to get myself into a position to have a big green day or a big red day? You could go either way. Just going to flatten it out there. I'm taking that $5. So I'm up $7 now. So it was more like $4. The market's bouncing. It's always helpful to look at the market bouncing. So we kind of broke through those resistances there. I don't remember why I had 270 marked out there. So now it's pulling back. Let's see if we can get over 262. Back testing the volume weighted average price and the EMAs. Volume's pretty high here, but that's kind of a doji candle too, so. But yeah, so you notice that we didn't end up breaking here. We didn't get that bull break, and then the bears pushed the price back down. Instead, the bears tried to go first, and the bulls stepped in and bought the dip, and then this green candle broke out over that resistance of those candles, and that's what prompted me to want to jump in. It wasn't the kind of bear flag scenario that you would typically see. I want to jump in this, but I'm worried about a flush down. Bulls need to get enough space here on this 5 minute to be able to pull back and form a higher low. Right now we're looking for a higher low on the 1 minute. Declining volume on that pullback. So there's that move. We have this resistance down in here. I could buy that. No. So giving back a couple dollars there. All right, well, back down to 389. I'm not gaining much ground here, so I'm going to go ahead and call it right there before I end up going red in the account. I got to go back here and change this again. So it's just one of those days where I'm just spinning my wheels. I think I have a problem. And I'm going to solve it. There we go. Now I can see that. So I'll refresh this. And well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Really long. Sorry about that. It is time for me to go. So thanks a lot for watching. Still up $93 in the account. Have a good rest of your day, and I hope your trading goes well. I hope you made some money today. I hope you really kicked some arse. So I'll talk to you next time. I hope to be back tomorrow morning. I will try. Bye-bye.